AstroX is an incredibly polished piece of software. I'm constantly so impressed with how easy and fun it is to navigate. I had the pleasure of using one of his cards to get my first Satoshi of CKBTC, and I'm just constantly amazed by what their team is making. And I think we're going to get down into the technical weeds based on the title of your talk here. So, Michael and AstroX, come up on stage. Welcome. You got one.
Hi, everyone. Michael from AstroX. Today, really happy to be here to talk about what we're doing and how we think and we learn from it. So let me talk about a little bit about AstroX. So we are a group of engineers start building blockchain infrastructure and tooling since 2018. And so, we've been developing for ecosystem like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Harmony, Silica, Polkadot, and after that, we are diving into IC ecosystem. So our product is well known as a wallet, but initially we are not building wallets. We're building other stuff. But when we look at the IC ecosystem, we think there's a couple of things we are missing there. So everybody will already familiar with IC ecosystem. They will instantly will get the II's idea and NNS wallet, but it's not really familiar with other ecosystem. Like other ecosystem might use MetaMask or some Cipher's wallet. So that would be very, very different to understand how wallets works for ICP. And after that, we see cloud wallets come up and get lots of tractions. But what we are thinking that, what is the real wallet for ICP? So we learn from it and experiment with it. So we think that smart contract wallet would be the true wallet of ICP. So today I'm going to talk about a little more boring topic about smart contract wallets. So if you have already knows something about smart contract wallet, you may have heard of ERC4337, which is a Ethereum standard. So there's two types of wallet in this space. One is the EOA wallet, one is smart contract wallet. So what is the difference? So EOA wallets saying that if you have a key, you have your fund. You have different keys, you have different funds, right? So each key will treat it as a wallet. So that's EOA. And that's to say, there's a saying that if you lose your key and you lose a fund, so not your key, not your fund, is the equation. So managing keys are really, really different, very, really hard. It's causing a lot of funds losing in this space. So EOA wallets is kind of very old-fashioned and very, very hard to manage. So what is smart contract wallets? It's like on the left, you have different keys, but different keys won't represent different wallets. They're just keys. You can add more keys and you remove some of the keys. And at the center would be the smart contract. It works like a bank. So if you think of the bank, it is controlled by you. You are the owner of the bank. So each key will allow you to access the bank, or you can delete some of the keys, for example, your families or brothers, sisters, to access the bank. And then use the bank to control other assets, like credits, like tokens, or even fiat money. So basically, a smart contract can do very, very powerful job as a bank. So how does smart contract works? Smart contract wallet works. So you manage different keys to a smart contract, and you through the smart contract and manage other funds. So normal wallet versus smart contract wallets. One, EOA Wallet, which is off-chain, and the keys are kept in the device, and key loss and fund loss. Keys are managed by software. Keys are innocent, but software might be evil. So if you happen to download an app or extension, which is a malicious one, or some phishing software, and your keys might be lost. But smart contract wallet is different. First, smart contracts are running on-chain, so keys are identities with access control lists within, and wallets are smart contracts, secure and managed by on-chain. And your assets, so you can define many categories of assets, like credits, like coins, or even ledger, and you can treat it as safe. So smart contract wallet can be composable, automatically upgradable. So here's the core, the functionality of smart contract wallets, which we call account abstraction. It's a core idea. So what is account abstraction about? So on the left is a Ethereum standard we call ERC4337. On the right is IC. So we compare two different types of ecosystem to come up with a conclusion. So on the left, ERC4337, it relies many components like operation bundler, entry point contract, wallet contract, and verifier. But on the left and the right, IC, we have all that, on the protocol support. And security for ERC4337, the security would be externally trusted setup. Even it is centralized for cloud services. But on IC, you have all this stuff in the protocol already. So you can design and code the smart contract with access control list, multi-factor authentication, threshold signing, and all this defined by Canisters. And gas detection is very important. For ERC47, you have to rely on third-party services like pay master contract. But on IC, everyone knows which is a reverse gas model, and you can also allow users to pay for the gas. And compatibility from the left, ERC47 only allow you deploy one contract on one specific chain. Like if you deploy a smart contract wallet on Arbitrum, you can use that on Ethereum. You have to deploy another smart contract wallet deployed to Ethereum mainnet. So you have two different contracts. But on IC, you have one contract deployed, and through the TECSA, you can control different chains assets. So basically, you can deploy a smart contract wallet on IC can control multi-chain assets. So in the conclusion that Ethereum's ERC4337 is complicated, and the graph, the system is too big. And on IC, you only need the Motoko language, and all 100% on-chain can do it. So understanding the difference between Ethereum's smart contract and IC, we can do something extraordinary. So beyond the wallets, what is the best practice? Some of you might know the Car3. Car3.ai is actually a side project of AstroX. So we came up with the idea on February, and we keep iterating. And we try to use an NFC to control a smart contract wallet for each user. So first, the wallet address is pre-generated because the address will be the smart contract on IC, so it's the Canister ID. So after we deploy the Canister ID is pre-generated, and because the TECSA can allow you control Ethereum address, even Bitcoin address, so the address is pre-generated. Secondly, we can airdrop all the NFT and tokens and preload the tokens to that address. So when you claim a car, and the card with NFT and tokens already deployed, already preloaded, so you can get the wallet instantly with those NFT and tokens. So you can log in with your II or any other login method and claim the wallet with preloaded NFT. So it's fully functional with multi-chain assets, as I mentioned. You can control Ethereum, you can control Matic, you can control like Arbitrum tokens, and even we are now supporting BTC and Ordinals. So it's an idea of onboarding customers. So our customers, with a big smiling face, are satisfied. We have distributed over 1K cards distributed. And if you're interested, please partner with us. So secondly, we have another work with we call Me Plus, which is a web framework. If you're familiar with web idea, that Dominic Williams already tweet about webs. So what is webs about? It's a framework that we can allow Canister as the deployer, as the management system, to allow user or allow developers to create multiple WebAssembly canisters for the users. But the canisters already work like an app store. You can deploy those canisters, those WebAssembly to the web framework, and user can download and upgrade and install and manage all these canisters as they will. So it's like a App Store system or like a Google Play. But what is important that all these canisters are self-custody. So user will be the controller and the owner of these canisters, and you can upgrade and link with each other. So it's a composability, and you can allow user to create a network of canisters of his own. So what's coming next? As a wallet, we will have upgrading features. We are now supporting multi-chain tokens and multiple blockchains already with like the 5 different blockchains. We're adding more because like EVM, we're very easy to add, like Arbitrum, any other blockchains will be added. And the second one is the Wallet Connect 2.0. So we'll go for the like desktop and mobile authentication. And we will added more top dApps for other ecosystems to log in, and we can use the wallet, use the app to authenticate other dApps and allow users to interact with a mobile in-app web view. So the next part is that we are going to integrate multiple DEX. So the first one, we are going to integrate like Sonic, like IC Lighthouse, IC DEX. And the second one will be adding NNS and SNS module. And after that, we will add an on-ramp service, because right now, the IC ecosystem users will have hard time to buy ICP directly. So the next is the call for action. Like if you listen to Bob probably talked about BTC yesterday, we also see in the same way that we can treat IC as a layer 2 of BTC. So we already have BTC and Ordinal support ready, but we really want to get traction from ecosystem. We are proposing that we can introduce a BRC20 to CKBRC onto the ecosystem, and can allow other ecosystem member or IC ecosystem members to trade CKBRC. So there's a form link proposed by Max of Bifinity, already post the thread, so everyone can go to see the thread and talk about Ordinals and like BRC20. So because I'm from Asia, so there are a lot of Asia projects and teams cannot be here today. So I will also very honored to introduce you guys. What are they, who are they, and what are they working on? So please play the video. Okay, thank you.